Okay, hey Gavin. So, here's what you have to work with. Okay, so it's level one, and you make a nice presentation. What I described here, and each page is a slide from presentation. So here you start off with just a welcome page, and then you write the second page should be like an index. You don't have to write which number it is, but then it's obviously you don't have to say that. But poll time, what to expect, and this is just a poll. You can see further down that I've written what it is. Then what to expect from this course. So this is the title and for each page. Checklist, flashcards, Discord, Dropbox / assignments, perfect. And exams actually. Exams. Okay. So and then I move on to Zoom, blah blah. You can see the proper where is it? Dropbox assignments and exam. You see the proper title is actually already written here. So you do all of these things. Then underneath you can see like page 2, what to expect. Then this is just a comment for me basically, okay? And this is what you should write. So you can see my little asterisk here means it's just a comment. And this would be very good if we can have teachers just read these comments, okay? That would be excellent. Like so they don't show it to the entire presentation, okay? Because then I can just doodle and fiddle around a little bit and tell the teachers what I think they should say here. And then we could actually present it in a very neat and concise way. So these are the things that you should write down. You can maybe like add a little nice picture for or icon for mastery or stuff like that. Becoming fluent at Chinese, complete level. You can design this a little bit nicer. Continue, la la la. It's all with me as well. Maybe this like a checklist almost, like a bullet point list. This is again asterisk, so you don't have to care about that. But this is also read this one so you can understand easier how I've thought about these pages, so you understand what I want to achieve, and then maybe you can build them or you can design them nicely accordingly. Perfect. Then we've got a checklist. I want to show them a form as well. Not really important. That's a form. You should have everything. If you go, because you'll have full access now, I think. If you go to the classroom 1, you go to announcements. Here you go. Homework update. If you fill out this form, okay, and then you'll be able to see this guy here. Okay, so that's very important indeed. Let me just check. Yes, okay, 18. Perfect. Okay, okay. So that's one thing. By the way, let me just make sure that you have access to everything. So Gavin, you're here. You've classroom pilot, classroom 1, perfect. And you're a teacher and you're a candidate, perfect. Okay, good. And we move on. We have Discord, check the chat, and then so this is notes for me. What I need to do, you just write a nice little thing. Dropbox. This is all very self-explanatory. Here we have questions. You remember that one. Finally, we have page 10, which is like class begins now. So now you can actually design it as we used to. Okay, so you have the first of all, you have the important vocab. And then you have classroom phrases, and that's not available yet, so you can just write that page, and I'll tell them that this will happen later on. And then after that, we will have some available questions. I'll ask them these and see if they can answer. You know this already, perfect. And then some grammar points, and then you can see like actually this should be an asterisk as well. Put these on the same page, blah blah. Or like I guess, yeah, you should understand by reading this. This is nothing you should write, okay? Then for the teacher, I would simply write that ask. This is just a note from me or a teacher. Ask one question to one student each. Okay, so you ask 5 different questions then and have them explain it. Also encourage. Also just thought of something. Also encourage people in the chat. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Another poll, and then I do another poll just to check things. Then you can just write another poll, and these are the questions that I want to ask. You don't have to actually, so let me just do this. Which one is correct? And this is just a poll that I will do as a teacher. Next page now is common mistakes. I don't know why I didn't make that, but like this, but I guess it should be like that now. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Anyways, you get it. Next page. Then you've got like common mistakes. This is one. The 4 tones is another one. So then I would say Felix pronounces a word differently. I'm just going through this again last time. So this is an asterisk because this is just a note for myself. Then we have the tones, difficult words to pronounce, and you just write these up in a nice way. Okay. Okay, we'll focus more on that, but then I'll say that it was an asterisk. And then we have the practice room. So this is the teacher class so far. Now it's the practice room. and that starts with reading story time, and then this is just a comment for myself. See if you can add that into the document. Perfect. And then we'll have pronunciation. So these are the practice room pronunciations that you need to make. Pronounce, for instance, we'll work a lot of pronunciation, obviously. So different tones say different tones that they need to identify. Then they need to pronounce some words. Now, this is just very ugly written by me, so this should obviously not be a title. See if you can rephrase it somehow. Maybe just, if you understand this, you can rephrase the title, and then you can just write this as an asterisk, okay? And just think of a new title. I would also do this one as a title. Then number 3 would be difficult words to pronounce. So now it's not tones anymore, now it's difficult words. And the first one is this one, then we move on to this one. Then we move on to, like here we have ts. We don't have, like we have a lot of sh and zh and ch, but here we actually have ts versus ts. And then we have all the sh or s, sh, z, zh, ts, ch. All of those will be covered in 3.1 to 3.2. And then we have 3.3, and that's R and X and Q and Ch and Q. Okay, so then you can say 星期日. That's a very good word to pronounce. 星期日 and 星期日我谢谢你的巧克力. That's perfect. If you can say that, that's perfect. And that's it really. And then you can say thank you. That's it. And then so there's nothing below from this point. Please make that and see how it goes. Thank you and good luck.